Alright, as I can't get down very well to ground level to work, I'm employing my son. These are new wheels, chromium plated, and the spokes are stainless steel. Ordered on the Monday, came on the Tuesday. Brilliant service. I always use a company called MGBGT. They're across the other side of the country, but they're always on time and deliver. These are the two types of hub. This is the rear one, which has got drum brakes, and these have these special bolts which have got very thin tops for clearance. The front one has got disc brakes, so it has a different fitting. It comes with a very nice set of 4 spinners and the hammer. They even throw in a kit for replacing the front bearings. Right, fitting the inner bearing race, and it has to go to the bottom of that tube with a little persuasion.
A new splined hub.
A little bit of lubrication.
Ordinarily, one would use a hydraulic press. We don't have one. Check on progress. Yep, closing up.
It has to come up hard against the shoulder. And up.
Right. Just to make sure. Alright, it's you hard up. That's that one done. good engineering practice, we are crossing this. And then check. All good.
This is the spacer that goes between,
The two bearings.
which is a very sloppy fit. The grease comes in the kit.
Oil seal fitted, hand pressed into the hub. That retains the grease when it goes onto the axle stub shaft.
This bit isn't mentioned in the diagram that comes with the kit.
No,
This is on the actual hub.
Yeah, it's on the shaft.
Fitting the shims, getting the right number is extremely time consuming. Right, you can tell me what you're doing.
Well, I've just reassembled the hub, torqued everything up, put the split pin in on the locking nut on the end of the stub shaft. Everything is free to turn. Rebuilt with the calipers on, now torqued up, tab washers all sealed off, ready to put the wheel on.
Right. This is the rear axle nut, which we have to undo. Unfortunately, it's done up to 180 pounds-feet. And even with a scaffolding pole on the end of a lever, we still couldn't get it undone and only succeeded in bending our lever. So I took it to a friendly garage, and a large gentleman with a long lever and a suitable socket balanced on one foot on the end, and even his heavy weight was not enough to undo it. So he bounced up and down, and on the third bounce there was a loud bang and the nut came undone, and similarly on the other side.
need, they tell you to bolt them on backwards, right?
Yep.
And give it that. I find that.
It was obvious it wasn't going to come off using their method. So our choice was to buy a heavy duty puller, and the alternative was find a garage, which was unlikely and very expensive. Probably only ever use it the one time, but it'll do the job. Tw 29.
Well, I can't, it's wound up to the stop. I've got to dismantle it now, it's done.
Right. Okay. Success.
Part of the problem with trying to get the hub off is 50 years of this being assembled together is this taper collar and on the mating face is got slight surface corrosion where it bonds the two materials together, and it absolutely holds the hub drum tight, so really hard to pull off, hence why you need the special tool to really pull the hub clean off. The face is cleaned up. Just had a bit of grease to make life a lot easier for one to assemble. Easier to disassemble. And the wheel bearings fall a bit.
That's a split collar going in.
That's way over 100. Professionally, because we haven't got 180 foot-pound on this and we don't know what it is.
Okay. Does the pinhole line up?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Nearly. A bit more. Right hole.
Okay.
Right, that's mad. Let's get the car off the jack.